to sit there and work on one thing, right? But while we think that multitasking, answering emails, keeping the door open for colleagues to pop in when they feel like it, picking up the phone every time it rings, that we're being super productive. But research shows that when we try to do multiple things at once, we are actually not being productive at all. All right, all the multitaskers out there, I know that you think that it's possible. Yeah, you can multitask all day long if you like to, but you're really not being productive in that core task. And I find that true. I find that true for me. Anybody else find that true?
Yeah, I find it true. It's like more so now that I'm like a little older, 28. When I try to like sing and type at the same time, I really feel like I used to be able to do that, and now it's really hard to sing and type at the same time.
Sing and type at the same time.
Yeah, like sing a song that's playing, but type the thing I'm supposed to be typing.
Can you really
then you're going
do
to
that.
write what you're singing instead of what you're supposed to be typing.
I gotta get back on my like brain pills or something.
Yeah. Can you multitask? I mean, like I could never study with the music on.
I love that.
Yeah, I mean maybe classical,
Or like something without words.
something without words maybe.
Nothing.
What about you multitasking, Kaya? You believe you're really, really good at it?
No.
No?
Like there's certain stuff, if I'm listening to someone and taking notes or something, I can do that. But as far, no.
Yeah.
Like, not at all.
Jason, you and multitasking, how's it look for you? Are you really good at it? Or
I have to multitask. I'm back here answering the phone, on the air, social media, doing a bunch of different little things. But at the same time, though, if like I found this the other day, as I'm typing something up, I used to just listen to music or just have like an old show just play in the background. But now it's just distracting. I just have to stay focused, and if I want to type up, it drags out the time instead of just focusing. I couldn't pull it off before as I can now.
And we're talking about multitasking, like Jason's producing the show. He's doing everything. That is his core task. Now, multitasking for Jason would be, I don't know, maybe trying to watch his favorite show at the same time he's doing all this, or something. I don't know. Maybe doing homework or something. I don't know. That's tough. What about you, Jamie, in this multitasking thing?
I do have to do it sometimes, but I agree that I'm more effective if I can do one singular task at a time and knock it out and move to the next. Knock it out and move to the next. When I try to do an email and I'm on the phone, with someone and I'm trying to send that email, it's not as effective. There's usually mistakes in it. I got to go back and correct it.
Right. Yeah.
Just to be present in the moment and focused on one task at a time, to me, is far more effective than trying to do a bunch of things at the exact same time.
And guys, remember, we're talking about task. I see people checking in and they're talking about, watching a grandchild. But that is the task, okay? But I can't watch my grandchildren and cut my lawn at the same time. That's multitasking. I have to watch my grandkids and everything involved with doing them. So yeah, I might be making a sandwich for this one, playing basketball with this one, putting a band, but that's within that one job. Now I cannot watch them and cut the grass. That's multitasking. That's until they get older, and then but that we're talking about this belief that we think we can do everything at one time and do it effectively. Now you might be able to do things at all at one time, but is it really effective? And we're talking about being high performance people. You guys are high performance people. We're talking about all day long, week long, in the office, towards your goals and your dreams. You can't work on your dreams and somebody else's at the same time. That's all I'm telling you. And let me say this too. Go back to falling down wormholes. You don't have to answer every text right away. And don't get offended if somebody doesn't text you back immediately. I texted them 2 hours ago. So I was working. I was busy. I will get back to this text when I can get back to this text. And don't be on the other side so offended. Realize a text is just that. A text is saying, hey, listen, when you think of me, right? When you get around to it, shoot this back, and I'm not, So I just understand who you're texting, the time of day that you're texting. And if they're a high performance person, don't get offended if they don't get right back to you. And, don't sweat getting right back to people in the middle of it. You have to tell people, listen, I have a 60 to 30 minute buffer block that I answer emails and text. So I got back to you doing that buffer block. All right, so that was multitasking. Guys, don't forget to the Twitter poll. The Twitter poll is, when do you consume the most content? Is it morning? Is it lunch? Or is it in the evening? When you consume the most content? And if you were listening, I lost a bet to my daughter. My wife called in and said that
And confirmed.
she didn't say I was wrong. She just said I was mistaken. I love her so much. She never says I'm wrong. She says, honey, you were mistaken. You know, you're not wrong. You're just mistaken. Oh, I love that woman. Hey, Jeff Lewis is on the line. What's that?
Sorry, the Twitter poll is winning lunch.
Oh, lunch is winning. Lunch is winning. Okay. Pastor Jeffrey Lewis is on the line. Let's bring him on the air. Good morning, Pastor Lewis, my brother, my friend.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Did you hear your sister just put me on blast?
Yeah, but you know what? I love it because just like you said, she has so much wisdom, man. We were talking about that the other night.
Yeah.
Never says you're wrong. Just tell you that you made a mistake.
Man, thanks for coming on, man. What do you think about this topic today, man? Controlling interruptions. You're a busy pastor, man. Not only a pastor, man, but you're a businessman. You do some great things. How do you control your interruptions that may pop up during the course of the day?
I focus on one thing, man: finishing.
Yeah.
If you focus on finishing, what happens is that you become more disciplined, so that you don't permit so many interruptions. Now, it's impossible to prevent all interruptions.
Right.
You can prevent so many interruptions if you just think about one word: finish.
Finish. Wow.
You have to finish, because
I like that.
there's no sense in interrupting and then having to return to the same task, because if you have to go back to the same task over and over again, sometimes you can just become disjointed from it and you find yourself never completing it, man.
So your word is finish. When I start, I got to finish, man. I have to finish.
Gotta finish.
Man, what's going on, man?
Your next question, man.
What's that? Go
But
ahead.
you know what? There's a lot of good stuff going on. But remember when you had your tweet question when you said
That's right. When you
consume
consume the most content, yeah.
Man, during the morning hours when I first wake up,
Okay.
and then in the nighttime.
Okay.
And that's when I get to set my agenda.
Right.
But you know what? You got to make space so that after you consume all this content, you still got to make space for yourself during the day.
Yeah.
And whatever time you decide to take that little space for yourself, it can be in the middle. You can be in the middle of something, say, you know what? I just need to rest, or I just need a break. But you
Right.
gotta get back to it.
You touched on something, man, just now, and that brings me to my next point in how to control interruptions, is really understanding what your core task is for that day. A lot of us wake up, a lot of us wake up and we don't understand what the core task is for the day. We don't. My wife, she time blocks before she even goes to bed. She knows what her next day core task is. Not all the other fringe tasks, but what is your understand what your core task is before you even open an email to start the day. You know, you probably should jot down. Okay, I have to. What Pastor Jeff said, finish this today. This is the core task of the day. You know, I need to do things that allow myself to finish it, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, understand the core task of the day. Now, it's 8:33. You might not know what your core task is, but hopefully by 9:33, you'll know what your core task is, man. Man, what you guys got going on at Keys to Life, man? Before I let you go, what do you guys got going on? Tell everybody where your church is.
Man, we're at 74 East Kings Highway in Mount Ephraim, New Jersey, man. And just like everybody else, we're processing through COVID-19 and doing social media services, trying to take advantage of all the outlets and opportunities that are out there. But you just said something that was key, man.
What's that?
You said you talked about time just now, and I think when you have something that you have to complete, you got to put an expectancy, a time expectancy on that.
Yeah.
Complete this by, and it makes better, man. But even more important than that, man, I'm just glad to see you doing such a phenomenal job, man. On the radio and everything else you're doing.
Yeah.
You talk about me being your guy. You are my guy, man. My son loves you, man. These guys, I got guys that look up to you.
Oh man,
they'll
likewise.
talk about you before they talk about me. And
Yeah,
I appreciate you.
right.
My brother doing
Yeah.
great.
Well, man, thanks for calling in. Please send my love to everybody, man. You know,
No,
and you and I'll talk soon because we got some stuff we got to do. Thanks, man. Thanks for calling.
Yes, sir. Have a blessed one.
All right, you too. Yep. Antoinette Thomas checks in on Facebook Live. She says she likes when she works out with Ryan Graves, that's my son, and they focus on finishing. And she keeps reminding herself during the workout it's going to be over soon, right? So understand what your core task is. Do you guys, when you wake up in the morning, do you guys pretty much understand what your core task is? Jamie, how about with you? Do you know what your core task is for the day?
Absolutely, and within my profession, it's multiple things, a day. But I do like to line them up and I need to get this done today. So I focus on knocking them out one at a time, and then I can get into the phone calls, the emails, or whatever else I need to accomplish. Because one of the things I remind a lot of attorneys that I work with about in our profession, it's always a new case, it's always a new task, it's
Right.
always a new issue that comes up. So when we focus on finishing, it can be overwhelming sometimes because it's never completely done. The practice, because the practice is always going.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have to have a set amount that you're going to finish today, and then go ahead and take your break. Otherwise,
Right.
you're always overwhelmed because it's never over.
Right.
It's never completely over. So you have to focus on one assignment at a time, one task at a time, finish that set, and then take a break, because otherwise you will burn out and you'll never get home to the kids. It's because there's always one more thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
There's always one more thing.
Yeah.
You can stay in there till midnight, and there's still going to be one more thing that needs to get done. So prioritize and get those priorities done in this day, and then start on the priorities for tomorrow.
Yeah.
The next day. But once you're done, take your breather, take your break.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can stay focused and you can remain effective.
I hope you guys are paying attention, man. We got some good stuff today. You guys are helping me. You guys are the heroes of the show. 888-329-3306. Now, this is what we covered so far in controlling the interruptions. We talked about building a buffer block, right? We talked about stop thinking you can multitask. We talked about understanding what your core task is. We're going to come back. We're going to finish this up because there's a couple more points we've got to make. But before we go to break, go to the Twitter poll, RalphGravesJr.com. Answer the Twitter poll. When do you consume the most content? Morning, lunchtime, or in the evening? Hey guys, listen, if you're interested in sponsoring the show, interested in becoming a sponsor, email me at ralph@ralphgravesjr.com. Kair will get the paperwork to you. Would love to take you on as a sponsor and let the millions of listeners know what you have going on in the service that you offer to them. We make it very affordable for you to do so. So check me out at ralph@ralphgravesjr.com. That is my email. If you have not purchased my book, Unstoppable, that's my mindset. That's my mindset. Unstoppable. 7 universal laws that will change the way you pursue and achieve success. It's available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, RalphGravesJr.com. Please pick up a copy. It's 89 pages with a little workbook in there. It'll really help you get focused and really help you see what it takes to become unstoppable. We're going to go to break, right? But this show is being brought to you by JTP Transportation, handling all of your transportation needs. So get in contact with him. My name is Ralph Graves Jr. Listening to the Ralph Graves Jr. Show in Bala Kenwood, PA. We'll be right back after these messages.